Hello, my Libra friends. I am Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of June. These cards are more like a kind of advisors. If there's a certain issue in your life, a certain problem that you have a difficult time to solve, mostly these cards are very good guides. Anyway, my Libra friends, we will see here where it leads for you for the month of June. So Libra, here I go for your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of June. Hello, my Libra friends, and welcome to your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of June. As your first card here, we need to see certain brightness in our life here. We need to see the light literally sometimes. Sometimes also it can point that we have a little bit of self-pity here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that our ego, it creates certain illusions. We could see ourselves better as we actually are, or for some people, it could mean the opposite, that they see themselves worse than other people. Of course, this is not a good situation. As Libra knows, the balance, the Libra is in the middle here. It's very important here that you balance yourself out. We could also have the feeling that we separate ourselves. We actually could separate ourselves and isolate ourselves. Of course, this is not a good thing here for Libra. They are very social human beings. So it's important here that you act like that here. Here we see that the spirit within us here, it has a very big energy here, and it's possible that for the moment your situation is not going like you anticipated. You could have the feeling, why is this happening to me? Why am I in this situation? We could literally feel like, but it's just a feeling that we could feel that some people would experience that the evil eye on us, and that they don't have luck for a certain period. But this is only imaginary, what is happening here. We need to be very careful here to act and react in a very balanced, diplomatic way. It's not a good thing here that we feel incompetent here, and it's also not a good thing that we feel superior. Also, sometimes with this card, jealousy is not advisable. You will get the reversed effects if you do so. We need to keep distancing ourselves. We need to take distance and look at the bigger picture. It will be very important here. Also, we cannot be indifferent also. So it's like a very difficult exercise with this card. It's not easy to find balance. Sometimes also with this card, because things are not going, as I said, there could be jealousy, but there could be also anger. This is what we are seeing here. There could be insecurity. This is what we are seeing here. And we could create like a false image from ourselves that actually sometimes we think, but this is not really me. Well, what is happening here to me? And it could mean that you project or some aspects of yourself that you didn't know, and you could pose in a certain way for protecting yourself, but actually you act strong, but in the inside you feel inferior. It's also this card of because we don't accept our own strengths, because the strength is inside of you, but we need to accept these strengths. This is what we are seeing here. However, if you feel or you get reactions around you, this will not apply on everybody, that you feel superior to certain people, this could create a certain dishonor towards other people. So be careful with that here. No matter how I toss or turn the cards here, it means that there is a certain pain upon us. And there are two reactions here. And the exact exercise here is that you need to find your balance, your Libra. Anyway, it's possible, if as we go around, that people always like, they give you a reflection of yourself. But here it's like we are not using our qualities and our beauty, our inner beauty. It's important here that with this combination, no matter the reactions that we are getting, we don't isolate ourselves. We need to find, it's a very difficult exercise, as I said here. You need to find divine light in yourself and also in others without actually making up any form of opinion. We need to see this in our stronger light, in our divine light. So free yourself from this situation and look through the eyes of your spirit to your true self, not by your ego. The next card that we are seeing here is that we need to take certain steps back in our life. You could consider here yourself that you, in some situations, you have reached a dead end. You see here the person, they are in a situation, in a deadlock that they cannot get out. And we need to make certain choices in our life. And as we know, choices is not the thing that Libra likes to do. Sometimes they don't like to take certain choices. They don't want to take certain choices. But here we need to stop going in certain directions that don't fit us. Here we are seeing here that we need to take a step back, and maybe you are giving in certain aspects of your life. You need to search for your inner truth here. And this starts by being honest towards yourself. If there are certain paths in your life that you have chosen and they are not prosperous and you have the feeling they are not good for you, you need to go back at the starting point. Of course, sometimes our ego or our personality could have a very strong influence and we don't want to go back. There could be a certain pride, but the advice here of this card is that you return on your steps. You need to be sincere to yourself. This will be a necessary tool for your survival and from your restart. Sometimes also, this is about not following the herd. The word herd is always popping up now with everybody. We need to follow the herd. We need to do this from the herd, and it's required we do this from the herd. Sometimes here also this could be a wrong thing, and we need to come back on our steps. Also, we need to have faith. This card tells us it's not too late to take a step back, especially if you take certain or are about certain decisions related to health, related to medication. Take a step back, because this can be a warning card. Trust your feeling. As you know, there's a lot of problems. For instance, I'm thinking here about the medication or the viruses that are upon us. A lot of pressure is put upon us. And if you have the feeling this is no longer good for you, take a step back. This could be the advice here that we are seeing here also in this card. Go back on your tracks here. What is also important here with this card, that we connect to people who are like-minded. If you have certain groups of people who think the same as you and you have excluded them a little bit out of your house, maybe because you, for a temporary period, you thought you needed to follow the herd and now you changed your mind, it's best here that we reconnect with these people. We need to align with them. We need to align and we need to align our spirit here. We need to get our feet on the ground. We need to be steadfast, diligent in certain choices. And you are the one accountable for your choices. So we need to follow the right path here. You have the strength, the power, and to interfere to stop it. Remember, there's something above you and go back on your decision before the problem gets worse. The next card is that it's actually connected to the previous card. So we need to connect here with our soul family. What is our soul family? Well, for some people, it could mean that they have really deep connections with their family. But a soul connection is like a friend or somebody dear to you, somebody close to you. If you talk to each other, you are always in alignment. And this is the person that you need to talk to. Because again, here we come on the point of isolation. You could feel isolated and you really could use some help and some support. Also, we are asked here to reach out. We need to reach out to similar minds similar as yours. Anyway, these people that you need to contact, you have a deep appreciation for them, a deep love, and they appreciate the way your mind is functioning. If these people, if you didn't connect them for a very long time, it's time, this card tells us, to reunite, to have a conversation with them. we need to seek for their support, their affection, and the perspective, the communication. It will give you energy and different perspectives. If there is lack of confidence for the moment and you're doubting your decisions, if you talk to these people, you will, after this conversation, you will think, yeah, I didn't see it that way yet. And this is exactly what you need now. You need to hear another bell ring about your concerns, what is in your life, what is important. This could be medical, this could be problems in your life. And because we are always thinking, our mind is turning around, and we need to take a step back and have some fun and hear another bell ring. It's very important here that you do so. It's time to spend time with your soul family, and they will remind you of what was important for you. And this is what you need. You need to find your path back and your success back. So Libra, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short philosophical spiritual card reading. If you have interest in other card readings, I do also the classic Lenormand card readings. They are very much into the details for the month to come. Of course, they require more of your time, but there are many details in these readings. Also, we have the financial card readings. You can find them also on my channel. This is about financial situations. And if you put this one and the other two together, you come to a very good overview for you for the coming month. Anyway, Libra, I want to thank you for your time you spend on my channel. Thank you for considering subscribing, my Libra friends, and we see each other next time. Bye-bye for now.